But first, let's talk about vitamin D. During all of my medical school and residency training, no one ever taught me about vitamin D supplementation for adult patients ever. Only in newborn patients did we talk about vitamin D drops as supplementation because women don't make vitamin D in their breast milk. At least that's what I was taught, and that's actually not true, and that will be the subject of a subsequent video. But as far as teenagers, adults, elderly people, I was never taught to supplement vitamin D. I was never taught to even check a level.
So once again, we have another doctor with another admission um, to what's going on at medical school and stuff like that. It's kind of sad. It's not kind of sad. It's really sad. You know what I mean? It's extremely sad that him paying all of that money to go to medical school just for him to have to find out about this stuff after school and stuff like that. Nobody's taught him about vitamin D. Nobody taught him about supplementation with vitamin D. Nobody ever taught him about checking the levels. And this is the health industry in America, man. It's pretty sad. I mean, I definitely commend him for, keeping it real. You know what I mean? Especially, for people like me. I'm not an MD, but, I know that it's hard for people to hear when I say that your doctor may not be telling you the full story. But this is another doctor's admission to not being taught to supplement or to check the levels of vitamin D3. And it's sad, it's heartbreaking, because this is people's livelihoods. They're actually being taught to put people on drugs and on medication instead of actually curing them. And this is, the health industry. And it's quite sad. It's quite sad. So like I said, I do commend him for, coming out and telling the truth, prayerfully there, a lot of doctors to start just, coming out saying like, hey, we wasn't taught this. We wasn't taught this and stuff like that. Make my job a little bit easier. And a little, because it is kind of hard to tell people like your doctor probably don't know what they talking about. Like just imagine that, like having that conversation with people. But yeah, though, man, if you're supplementing with D3, make sure you're supplementing with K2, so that calcium don't build up in the blood and then you end up with other ailments and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You need your blood work done, message me and I'll try to set everything up for you.